Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video for you guys. I'm going to be doing this DIY housewarming gift that you can personalize. So I got this frame from Michaels and it is called a shadow frame. So basically what we are going for is a 3D effect. So I got this frame and you can make your own flowers using Cricut or Silhouette. But in this case, I was really lazy or I actually didn't have much time. So I went and bought these flowers from Amazon. It's pretty cheap as well. So I got the flowers in red because I really wanted the contrast of gold, red as well as black. So you'll see just in a moment that I have a golden sticky paper. So I got this from the Dollar Tree. You can basically get any golden paper that's got some sort of glitter to it. So I don't really like to spend a lot of money, so I tried to get my coupon code for my frame, and I got my paper from the Dollar Tree, as well as the flowers that I got on Amazon were from the flash sale. So the other most important thing that you need is vinyl for your Cricut or Silhouette. Here I usually go for an assortment of the package because it's usually the most cheap to get, and I decided to go with something with different textures. So basically it brings something out in any kind of image you're going to cut. So when I opened the frame, I took out this velvet backing and I'm going to be removing all the pins. And this is going to be so super easy because I'll essentially take my golden sticky paper and stick on to this backing. Just make sure it doesn't have a big creases or big wrinkles, but otherwise it doesn't really make any difference because you're going to be covering it with a lot of flowers. But still, I made sure it was kind of perfect. Now the next step is to measure and just to make sure with some sort of marking that you're going to be covering the entire exposed area with flowers. So there are basically no bald spot. Now the next step is so much fun. I take out all the flowers and my glue gun and I start gluing one flower at a time. And as you can see, I've got these tiny hands in the frame, so my 2-year-old decided to join me. So it was a lot of fun. Now when you're actually putting the flowers, make sure you're putting them equidistant. So the tip is to basically start in the corners and put one flower in the middle, then repeat the process. Otherwise what you'll end up doing is having a lot of flowers on one corner and nothing on the other, and you really don't want that. So just to make sure that everything is proper and everything is equal, you have to measure twice and stick once. Now this step was so much fun. It took some time, but it was really relaxing as well. You can always cover the top of the flowers with some sort of glitter as well if you wanted to add some extra, I guess, glitter into your frame. But I wanted to keep it simple because I wanted the front to shine. So I wanted to keep the background all red, just monochromatic. So make sure you do the corners first and you start with the inside afterwards. This way you'll make sure that everything goes uniform, and I think so far everything looks very good. As I said, this step takes a lot of patience, but I think the end product is really worth it. It looks very beautiful. Now this was another fun step. So what I basically did is I wanted to print out an image of Ganesha. So I found a silhouette of that image and I put that in the software. After that I put in my vinyl in the machine and let it go. The steps are pretty straightforward and there are about 1 million tutorials online, but still, if you'd like me to do another tutorial on this, let me know. Make sure your settings are set to die cut, not the kiss cut, and this way you'd make sure that you'll have a clear peel of whatever you're printing. Now I let you enjoy the sweet sound of my Silhouette machine. So after your vinyl is cut, you have to use some sort of a transfer tape to transfer it onto your project. And guys, I found this hack. It really works every time. I use basically any kind of cheap tape that you have in the house, and I just put it over the previous piece of the tape that I have put in. I don't know if I'm making sense properly, but I try to cover the entire image with the sellotape, and it works perfect. You don't need to spend money to buy those expensive transfer tapes. This has worked perfectly for me so far. So then I go ahead and put the frame together just to see how it looks. And next step is very important. I'm putting in my washi tape all around this just to make sure that I put my Ganesha in exact the center. So now this is the image that I want to transfer. I make sure that everything is set perfectly, and then I go ahead and make sure there are no bubbles at all. Now this is the funnest part, just to see how your image has stuck, and it looks so perfect. It was actually much more beautiful in the real life with the contrast of the gold and red. It looked just beautiful. Now I just remove all the washi tape, feel exactly how it is going to look like. In this world of rapidly evolving social media and online shopping, I think it is always so special to make something handmade, and I really love how it turned out. Just for the final touch, I'm going to put this little dot here, and I am going to show it off with the sari I was going to wear that day. So guys, this is it for my today's video. Hope you really enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. Please let me know your comments, as well as if you haven't so far, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate your support.